from various places. Somewhere it is morning, another where it is evening.
I'm waiting for the coffee to kick in.
Yeah.
So, hello, good morning, good evening, namaskar, sat sri akal, adab, salam to all the eminent poets, the luminaries around the world present here on the platform Fertile Brains. I welcome all the poets here with their wonderful poems. We'll hear it today on this platform as it's a New Year very New Year arrival special we are celebrating today. So we are gonna have wonderful poems from the eminent poets here. Welcoming you all, sir. Thank you so much. And myself, Saraswati Poswal from India, co-hosting with Richard Spisak, sir from USA. Firstly, I would like to say thanks to K. Kumar Prasanna ji for giving me this opportunity and Dr. Roopali Sircar, Gaur ma'am, for giving this opportunity and trusting me for yes, to go ahead with you and listen the poems. And thank you so much. Welcoming all the poets around the world and wishing you all very happy New Year. And I would
Don't
like
forget to mute.
kindly
Don't
mute your
forget to
mics,
mute if you're not on.
mute your mics, and once I'll start calling your name and we'll send the poems. Thank you so much, everyone. So now the session starts with this. Firstly, I would like to call upon to opening poet of the day today is Colonel Gopal Purdhani, sir. Stage is yours, sir.
Thank you
Welcome.
so very much. Very kind of you, ma'am. Saraswati, ma'am. I'm so grateful to you. In fact, I have been told to recite a Punjabi poem. I write in Punjabi and Hindustani, Indian. And in that, with your permission, I'll start, ma'am. I'm asking myself, कि कौन ने ये अनजाने लोग? Who are these people? मैं पूछ रहा हूँ कि कौन ने ये अनजाने people? लगता है कुछ ये हैं ता जाने पहचाने लोग. कौन ने अनजाने लोग? Who are these people who are known or may not be known to me? नजराने ते नहीं पहचाता. गूढ़ पंजाबी है मैडम. नजराने तो नहीं पछाता, दिल ने जिन्हां नू अपना जाता. My eyes did not recognize the people who are my own. मन कहंदा है खेल लै खोल लै खा. Open the account. मन कहंदा है खोल लै कहता है कर ले अपने बेगाने लोग. जो अपने लोग बेगाने लोग सबको अपने बना लो. कई तरह के लोगों का मेला. यहाँ पर कई तरह के लोगों का मेला. मैं मेले में खड़ा अकेला. कई तरह का लोगों का मेला जहाँ कर हजारों लाखों लोग हैं उसमें मैं अकेला खड़ा हूँ. कई तरह का लोगों का मेला. मैं मेले में खड़ा अकेला. ना गुरु ना मैं चेला. जिन्होंने कही जरूरत जिन्होंने अलकई जरूरत इन्हें समझाने लोग जिन्होंने अपनी जरूरत है. जो खुद समझना चाहते हैं समझना चाहिए जिनको वो आए नहीं समझाने लोग. वो लोग हम समझाते हैं जिनको कुछ नहीं आता. मैं बस अपना आप पहचानता. मैंने अपने आप को पहचाना है सिर्फ एक. मैंने अपना आप पहचानता. मालिक नू मैं अंदर जाता. ओही प्यार ओही दीवाना. मेरी कुली दी जहाँ सारा जनता दा जिथे आना जाना लोग मेरा जो कुली है मेरी जो छोटे सा एक कमरे का घर है वहाँ पर आते हैं लोग जाते हैं लोग. मेरे दिमाग में आते हैं लोग. मैं I just wanted to sort of say that I have written 17 books so far and God grace a lot of people have liked them. एक और छोटी सी पोएम और सुनाऊंगा कुछ लाइनों की, जिसमें मैं इंसान को अपने आप को पहचानने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ, एंजॉय करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ और मस्त रहने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ। मस्त होता है जो दीवाना होता है, जो दुनिया अपनी जिंदगी को एंजॉय करता है और खुश रहता है। मस्ता तक ले जग दा मेला, है इंसान तक ले दुनिया दा मेला, वेखी दा ते हंसी जा चली जा अकेला। जैसे किसी ने, बहुत बड़े शायर ने, बंगाली शायर ने लिखा था, अकला चल अकला चल अकला चल। ये वही गाना है, ये वही तकरार है, ये वही असरार है कि आप चली जाओ, अकेले चली जाओ, अपना आप एंजॉय करते हो। ना कोई इत्थे लेके आया, ना कोई इत्थे लेके आया, ना कुछ लेके जासी, इकट्ठा करन दी होड़ वेखे मैनू आवे हासी। लोग जो इकट्ठा कर रहे हैं कहाँ लेके जाएं, कहीं नहीं जाएगा। तो यही सब कुछ है। अपना अपना ढोल बजावन की गुरु की चेला, मत्ता चली चल अकेला। तक मुचक्का बजी जावे, पता नहीं ठो ठिकाना। एम का पता नहीं, कहाँ जाना है वो किसी को पता नहीं, लेकिन धक्के पर धक्का लगता जा रहा है। लोग एक तरह को पीछे छोड़ के आगे जाने की कोशिश कर रही हैं। तक मुचक्का वजी जावे, पता नहीं थो ठिकाना। सब नूं कोई फिरन गुआचा, किहड़े पासे जाना। कोई समय दा चार न जाए, ना वेला ना कवेला। क्या आपका समय है, क्या आने वाला समय है, कुछ पता नहीं। जब बुलावा आता है तो इंसान चला जाता है। ये पंजाबी ठेठ पंजाबी है। पंजाबी का जितना भी म्यूजिक है या कोई पोइट्री है, ये सारी ब्रांडेड पोइट्री। पंजाबी का गाना है हीर रांझा, और ऐसे ही काफी हैं, और वो सब के सब एक ही पोइम के, अपनी ही पोइम के मोहताज हैं, अपनी पोइम को गाते हैं, अपना ही ख्यालों को करते हैं, अपना ही प्यार जताते हैं, अपना ही प्यार देते हैं, अपना ही प्यार देते हैं। नमस्कार।
Wonderful. Give him a big hand of applause, his friend. Ye the Colonel Gopal Purdhani, and his poetry was too good, extremely too nice. What he's expressed in his poem is about the loneliness, how a lonely person expresses, enjoys his life, and how he wants to stay happy in himself. And sir, ਪੰਜਾਬੀਆਂ ਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਜਜ਼ਬਾ ਹੀ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਤਾਂ ਪੋਇਟਰੀ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਹੈ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਜ਼ੁਬਾਨ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਹੈ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਪ੍ਰੈਜੈਂਟੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੀ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਹੈ। ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਮਿਸਾਲ ਪ੍ਰੈਜ਼ੈਂਟ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ। आई एम सो हैप्पी एंड ग्लैड। मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा आपकी कविता सुन के, एंड होप एवरीवन एंजॉयड इट, एंड वंडरफुल पर्सनालिटी, वंडरफुल पोएम। गिव हिम अ बिग हैंड ऑफ अप्लॉज हिज फ्रेंड्स फॉर हिज लवली पोएम। This
Thank
was
you.
Thank you
Colonel
so much, Colonel Purdhani, because when I listen to you, I never forget that you've been a soldier and you have done so much. You served this country, and today you have all your poetry have messages, and they have very humane messages. And coming from a soldier, we always think that we associate a soldier with war and violence, but actually the last person to want a war is a soldier, because
Yeah,
he's seen it all.
yeah,
Am I right? And
yeah.
therefore, your words of wisdom are very authentic and very real and very
Yeah.
true,
We don't
coming
like,
from you. Thank you so
we,
much. And in
we,
Punjabi, which is not my mother tongue, but it is a tongue of many people in this country. We all understand Punjabi. We dance to Punjabi tunes at wedding. That it has one of the sweetest language,
thank
and
you,
you and
thank you,
you convey your thoughts beautifully in that language. Thank you so much.
thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful, sir. Thank you so much. Now I'd like to call upon our next, yes, participant poet. His name is Henry L. Jones, sir. Henry L. Jones. Stage is yours, sir.
Good morning and afternoon, I suspect, in other parts of the world. So happy to be here before the new year. It's been a very, very long time for me. This poem I'm going to read is titled Fly Another Day. It's one of my new ones, and I'd like to share it with you. Just going to enlarge it just a bit more for myself. Okay, Fly Another Day. The devil breathes his hot breath onto my forehead, trying to steal my thoughts of grace and peace. He fingers my third eye to create nightmares of dread. Tears of pain fall down my cheek to release. Darkness and thickness my sore tongue into silence. Death snatches out and weighs my heavy heart. It tips the scale with the pains from the past distance, from a journey standing firm, but inside torn apart. My voice chants in echoes, words flow on a chilly breeze, longing to stop feeling remorse and become free. The wind rescues my wings to take flight with my knees, flying in the clouds as a breathless place for me. Eager hunters can't find me when I'm so very high, out their greedy reach or vision of where I can soar. Joyful music lifts me more and never makes me sigh. I hear cowrie shells whisper about a hidden shore. Found on the moon, it moves me like a mighty wave. A sudden breeze escapes damnation like a scream. Someone is, there we go, thank you. Found on the moon, it moves me like a mighty wave. A sudden breeze escaped damnation like a scream. Of desire from passion leaves the trail that lovers pave. A cool breath summons a calm so we can dream. Rest while clinging to our wings now broken in frame. Healing pieces of ourselves is all that remains. Our hearts beat like one soul, connecting without shame, becoming that strength where our love sustains. From that love we seek and find to hold on during strife. We look in each other's eyes so we can make a way. We don't give up from setbacks. They're just a part of life. Our wings now healed and open can fly another day. Thank you very much.
So wonderful, wonderful poem, sir. Henry L. Jones. Yes, this was splendid and heart-touching. Anybody wants to say something? Roopali ma'am? Santosh Bakaya ma'am?
Henry, you always have such thoughts of humanity, of depth. It's always an honor and pleasure to hear your work. Happy New Year to you and the best to you and yours, brother.
Give him a big hand of applause, friends. Thank you so much, sir. This was Henry L. Jones for here with his lovely poem. Wish you a very happy New Year, sir. Keep writing and shining. Thank you so much. Yes, now I like to call our, yes, very bright star here today, Lantern Carrier, sir. Welcome, sir. Stage is yours, sir.
Thank you, thank you. An ever-increasing light to everyone here, and more promising tomorrows to come. United in this love. For we are in light as golden sparks, reacting to the cause and effect of this cyclical game. The strong waves we sail upon, the ashen clouds on which we drift, are naught but the sweet chords of the beloved's music. The lost forest roamed on yesteryears are the blooming flowers of today's sunset, the redolent blossoms of tomorrow's radiant sunrise. Each now is the morn of another daybreak that keeps our flames burning, The winds of transformation lies within each sacred heart. Nothing happens without the inner rhapsody. The translucent heavens are a projection of its luster, the rivers but a flowing of its breath, wherein this dance as wayfarers traveling on a GPS all mapped out for us in a journey of self-transcendence, a gift of love. Our fears, our challenges are but the veil of the invisible, cloaking our hopes with shadows, yet hugging and kissing our souls with sunlight, replenishing new life. Nature whispers of its flames like a row of golden lanterns. The skylark sings of the songbird of the soul. Night heralds the incandescent moon. Winter inevitably dissipates so we can enjoy the grandeur of spring flowers. Dawn brings us song bearers so our hearts can be citadels of beauty. We exist to dream on the supernal lap of wonder, to blend with love in the peerless ocean of the unknown. Is it only one poem?
No, you can go ahead with another if you have a piece, sir. Carry on, please.
I'll do a pre-verse sonnet, just 14 lines. Light of the unspoken. I gaze at the vivid mirror of my impunity. The cries of my agony of yearning turns inward. My beloved Shyama smiles with the wisdom of paradise. Her soft, tender, captivating glance permeating my soul with the snow-white flames of heaven. The call of an enduring love resonates within like bird songs. My core weeps in holiness as the enchanter plays the strings, a lute soaked in the fruits of sweet surrender. On the wings of an unerring faith I soar, a bird of peace in the vast expanse of perennial freedom. Here in the solitude of a deep silence, I pray to love, offering the joyful tears of a heart, inebriated by the illuming light of the unspoken. Anton Carrier, thank you.
Wow, wonderful, superb, as usual, sir. The song of a soul and the light, as you always share the wonderful poems. Friends, give him a big hand of applause. This was Lantern Carrier, sir, from UK. Thank you, sir, for giving your lovely
I'm in Germany at
presentation.
the moment. I'm on retreat.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank
Welcome, sir. Now I'd like to call our, yes, eminent poetess, Dr. Roopali Sircar Gaur, ma'am, from India. Ma'am, stage is yours.
I keep getting all these compliments of being a mentor and being I don't know what all, and I
We
feel quite
we
silly.
are much,
Yeah.
much more than that,
Anyway,
ma'am. Yeah.
I'm going to read a poem in Hindi. And when I was writing it, I was laughing so much myself. So I'll tell
Okay.
you what, it's a humorous poem.
Okay.
And you know, of late, what I have been noticing is that there's a lot of literature festivals on all over India. And if you want to participate in it, you have to pay for it. You want to recite a poem, you have to pay for it. Somebody's got to launch a book, you have to pay for it. So, you know, it's suddenly, you know, it's become a poetry, has become an industry, you know, and this having to pay to recite your poems sounds, you know, not so nice to me. And Zoom is wonderful. So this poem is called Kavita or Uski Kavita. Now, this is a man who is feeling very neglected because his wife is constantly writing poetry, or she's attending poetry meets, or she's traveling, or she is getting her books published, and you have to pay to get your books published. So he's very frustrated. And his wife's name is Kavita. Kavita meaning poetry. So this is Kavita or Uski Kavita. आज मेरे पति एक वकील से मोबाइल पे बात कर रहे थे। कुछ दिनों से अखबार का मैट्रिमोनियल पेज भी बड़े गौर से परख रहे थे और लाल पेन से कुछ लकीरें खींच रखी थी। पर्दे के पीछे छुपकर मैंने सुनने की कोशिश कर रही थी। वे धीमी आवाज में बोल रहे थे, मेरे डिवोर्स पेपर्स तैयार करो। मेरी बीवी कविता के कारण और रोज के जूम प्रोग्रामों के कारण मुझे भूखा और प्यासा रहना पड़ता है। हर दूसरे दिन लिट फेस की रट लगा रखती है। कम से कम जब किटी पार्टी होती थी तो पैसे तो आ जाते थे, कभी बैंगलोर तो कभी गोवा, और प्लेन का टिकट खरीदो, फिर फेसबुक पर फोटो, और बेटा ऐप से रंग गोरा बदन एकदम मॉडल जैसे बना देता है। मैं भी एक दो बार धोखा खा गया और फ्रेंड रिक्वेस्ट भेज दी। बस फिर क्या, सांस लेने के लिए ऑक्सीजन का सिलेंडर मंगाना पड़ा। मैं एक बार चुपचाप सुन रहा था। सारी कवित्रियां आदमियों को कोस रही थी और कुछ कवि डर के मारे हाँ में हाँ मिला रहे थे। रोज ऑफिस में कैंटीन का खाना खाकर मेरा कोलेस्ट्रॉल और शुगर बढ़ गया है। डॉक्टर कह रहे हैं जल्दी इलाज कराओ, नहीं तो दिमाग का ऑपरेशन कराना पड़ेगा। कहाँ से लाऊं पैसे? एक समय था जब लेखक और कवि गरीब होते थे और मुशायरों में कुछ शौकीन लोग पैसा फेंकते थे। अब तो कुछ और ही हाल है। कविता सुनाने के लिए पैसे देने पड़ते हैं, किताब को रंगीन कागज में लपेटते हैं, फिर उसे खोलने के लिए भी पैसे देने पड़ते हैं। उसे इंग्लिश में लॉन्च कहते हैं, लंच नहीं, लॉन्च। तुमने वकालत कहाँ से की है? पहले कवियों को कोई छापता नहीं था, अब प्रशासक मारा मारी कर रहे हैं। और कविता, मेरी वाइफ, मेरे आंसू, मेरे टूटे हुए अरमान, मैं दुर्गा, मैं काली, दगाबाज जैसे भयानक कविता संग्रह छपवा रही है। महिला मंडल और व्हाट्सएप वाले इन पर चर्चा कर रहे हैं। चाय पर चर्चा नहीं, मेरे ऊपर। अच्छा, मैं फोन रखता हूँ। ये साहित्य तुम्हारी समझ से बाहर है, वकील जो ठहरे। पता नहीं कहाँ कहाँ से आ जाते हो। थैंक यू। So that was my
मैम कितना बहुत ही आपने तो प्रेजेंटेशन इतना अच्छा किया है कि एक कवि का पूरा विचार, उसकी जो प्रस्तुति है वो उसी तरह से किया है कि हाँ, उम्दा तरीके से। शानदार मैम, गिव हर अ बिग
thank
हैंड ऑफ
you.
अप्लॉज इफ
रूपाली जी, may I
तो
speak?
बच के रहिएगा।
रूपाली
सभी
जी,
कवित्रियों के लिए ये है कि खाना जरूर बनाइए घर में, वरना घर में वकील पहुंच जाएंगे आपके।
रूपाली
And
जी, that was wonderful.
if I have permission to read another one.
Yeah, sure, ma'am, please.
But this is this poem I just came upon just now in a book, which is
Uh-huh.
called Global Rhythms,
Yeah.
and it's an Indo-Nepal friendship poetry book. And this poem is written by my daughter who lives in Washington, D.C. She's a U.S. civil servant, and she's a poet who finds some time to write. So this is dedicated to the Gorkha soldiers who are in our army, in the Indian Army. The brave one, fearless warrior, feared soldier, mountain man, rifleman, stopping you, blocking you is always their plan. You are Indian, you are British, you are cold steel, you are stealthy. You will take a bullet, the enemy cannot make you kneel. You are a mercenary, they say. You are critical to the game, recognized only by your number, the man with no name. Innate passion drives you. You wear olive green, whether you saluted the tricolor or bowed to the queen. Kukri glistening, sheathed at your side, it is your weapon of choice. They have nowhere to hide. Your approach is stealthy, and your motives are pure. You're fighting for my freedom, of that I'm sure. 7 regiments, 40 battalions trust you with their lives. You always keep them safe. But what about your parents, your children, and your wife? Somewhere high in the mountains lies your home. Your deeds, though, lie elsewhere. Your duty makes you roam sometimes, someday, a roughly hewn casket will carry you back there. The weight of it, we know, will be too much to bear. Draped in the tricolor or the Union Jack, it will trudge up the mountain, never to come back. It will hold the weight of your number, your rank, and finally your name. We will thank you for your service and pray to the eternal flame, your duty to your compatriots, all dusted and done. O valiant soldier, your name is Bahadur, the brave one. So this is by Niharika Chibajo, my daughter, and it's the first time I read her poem out.
Wow, wonderful. Give her a big hand of applause. This goes to her, your daughter Niharika. Wonderful poem. And everyone, please give her a big hand of applause for lovely poem tribute to the soldiers, military men. And yes, she spoke about their life, and this is wonderful. Yeah, without them, we are incomplete here
Thank you so
because
much.
Dr.
they are
Roopali,
standing, and that's why.
congratulations to your daughter.
Yeah. So.
Saying Kiswahili kama mama, kama binti, like mother, like daughter, you
Like
know?
mom, like daughter. Yeah, wonderful, ma'am, wonderful. Thank you so much. This was Roopali Sircar, ma'am,
Thank
our
you, Saraswati.
mentor,
Thank you
our
so much.
great writer. Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for coming. And now I'd like to call, before I call another participant, Santosh Bakaya ji, she wanted to say something. In the mid, I think there was some mistake. Huh? You wanted to say something, ma'am, please. You were about to say something in that time. Hope I interrupted or ma'am something got. संतोष मैम कुछ कहना चाहती थी आपसे. ये संतोष बकाया मैम. हेलो. क्या हो गया इनका माइक नहीं आ रहा. चलिए let's go to another participant till then. Devendra sir, we want to hear from you. Devendra sir, welcome.
Namaste, everybody.
Namaskar, sir.
Happy New Year 2026. First of all, I want to thank Roopali Sarkar madam and her daughter writing about the Gorkha soldiers. In fact, Gorkha soldiers are brave enough and they sacrifice their life for wherever they need, even in First World War, Second World War, wherever. So, strong dedication to them. Thank you, madam. And I have a small poem about the cycle of peace today. The rivers flow in restless lines, the birds sing hymns in green confines, while bells ring out their sacred tone, a world in motion never lone. For time is bound to the spinning spear, an exile dance that brings us here. Should earth once cease its turning grace, balance would vanish from its time and space. The seconds climb to hours and days, lost in a shifting yearly maze. 12 months dissolve like morning mist, a new year burn from the winter's feast. Man watches on with wonder and fear at how the changes disappear. For time is a wild and chainless thing beyond the reach of priest or king. Through iron and thought, we have tamed the land. Through iron and thought, we have tamed the land with wonders built by human hand. The neighbor of old is the now we see, and tomorrow's ghosts are today's decree. Yet, when the earth have heaven shake and natural furies start to wake, we find our souls, we heal the pain, showing the light of higher brain. But why must we turn with anger's fire to burn the world for a small desire? Why must the drums of war sound while human grief stains holy ground? Can we not forget forge a zone of rest where every heart is a welcome guest to share the harvest, the grief, the song, and write the paths where we went wrong? From Nepal's peaks where peace is born, because Lord Gautam Buddha was born in Nepal and enlightened in India, Sarnath, and write the paths where we went wrong. From Nepal's peaks where peace is born, We greet this New Year's golden moon. Let 2026 be the grand design, a campaign of peace for your heart and mind. Thank you.
This was such a wonderful piece, and peace for the poetry, peace for peace everywhere in the world, and that's most essential asset of the world. Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful poetry. And time is not the priest, and we can't, the wonderful way you described about the piece and your poetry was too good. Thank you so much, sir, for coming here. This was Debendra, sir. Give him a big hand of applause, friends, for his lovely poem. Thank you so much for coming and wish you a very happy new year. Now I'd like to call our, welcome, sir. I'd like to call our next eminent poetess, brilliant admin, and she gives information about each and every day, and every day we come to know what's today and tomorrow going to be. Dr. Gangalaxmi Patnaik from Orissa. Welcome, ma'am. Stage is yours.
Thank you, Madam Saraswati Paswan, who is our bright host today. Congratulations to you, Madam, for this. Good evening, everybody. A warm poetic welcome to all of you in today's New Year 2002 special. Happy New Year, friends. Out with the old, in with the new. Wishing you the best year ahead. I would like to present the poem. Title is Ring Out Wild Bells. Ring out wild bells. The poem runs like this. The passing of 2025 threats me to silence. I listen its echoes, and the new year twinkles like a star in the clear skies. Tomorrow is floating like kites to ignite my wishes, aspirations. Chirping birds, wings excite my happiness, bliss, sculpting New Year's reflections. New Year comes me like fluttering birds that brightens my expectancy. Rainbow colors promise better times, encourage to embrace beauty, unity in diversity. Let's cast off old year's negatives, evils, burdens, sadness, past wrongs. Welcome New Year's bell of progress, virtue, kindness, justice, peace. This is the end of my recitation. Thanks, friends.
Wow, wonderful, superb poem. Yes, peace is required, and yes, if everyone comes up with this wonderful poetry, and the whole world will change, and there will be no war. And thank you so much, Gangalaxmi
I
Patnaik,
agree,
ma'am.
Dr. Gangalaxmi. It's very soothing, very peaceful, and full of light. Full of light.
Yeah, very inspiring. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
sir.
Thank you so much. Now I'd like to call upon, wish you a very happy new year, ma'am. Now I'll call upon another poet. Yes, ma'am. Santosh Bakaya from Jaipur. Santosh Bakaya, ma'am. Stage is yours. Welcome, ma'am. Santosh Bakaya, ma'am. Please unmute yourself. Your mic is mute, ma'am.
Yeah. Can you hear me now? When I tried to speak 10 minutes back, I was suddenly muted. So my voice was throttled.
I called your name also, ma'am.
So
Yes,
anyway, nice to see all of you after a very long time. A very, very happy new year to all of you. And Roopali ji, it was wonderful listening to your Hindi poetry. And paying to recite is the most humiliating thing possible in the world. And poetry, of course, has become a thriving business. And all of us plead guilty to the charge of conniving at it. And that is very, very pathetic. Anyway, so here is my poem from my book. This was published last year, Sunset in a Cup. And Henry Jones, yes, I forgot. Henry Jones, his blurb is there on the cover. So he says, we find a masterful storyteller in these poetic paintings infused with rich imagery. The warmth of Santosh Bakaya's words clings to the edge of the cup and fulfills the thirst for her poetry. So I had entirely forgotten this when I picked up the book, Henry Jones, and nice to see you there.
So the poem is Old Clothes But a New Sheen. Old Clothes But a New Sheen. This is the last poem in my book. Old Clothes But a New Sheen. Those scary nightmares with terrible tentacles and cruel claws flaunt flawed laws, while naively I spend time scuffing and scraping the debris of rosy dreams, hopeful smiles pasted on incoherently mumbling lips. The night, the night smolders in indignation, tired. Even the morning sun goes on strike. Even the morning sun goes on strike, closes its fiery eyes in a perennial smog mired. Resist, resist, I resist. Some spunky voices vent their ire. They hear only hammer blows, hammer blows. Once again, sighs are crushed, voices are throttled, voices are throttled. But resilient feet keep trudging on heated roads. Cheated folks raise their hands beseeching, imploring, appealing, entreating, beating their frail chests, only to stop in their tracks at the sight of rotund politicians smirking from billboards. Meanwhile, the new year insinuates itself on the scene. Meanwhile, the new year insinuates itself on the scene in old clothes attired, but sporting a brand new sheen. So a very, very happy new year to all of you. A very happy 2026. And it's always a pleasure being here. Thank you so much, friends.
So wonderful poem, ma'am, and for us, enthusiasm, your spark, your everything, you just pour it out. Your words are super powerful, and moreover, your energy that brings energy to us also. Thank you so much, ma'am. Wonderful poem. Congratulations to her. Please congrats friends for her this achievement for being published. Congratulations, Santosh Bakaya, ma'am.
This was published last year.
Yeah.
After
So
this, 3 more books have come.
we are congratulating you now because we came to know now itself. And Roopali ma'am ko bhi once more give her a big hand of applause. Unko bhi congratulations. We forgot to wish her congratulations. Keep writing and shining, ma'am. Thank you so much. This was Santosh Bakaya ma'am for a super powerful write.
And before you continue speaking and before you throttle my voice, Saraswati, let me congratulate. Let me congratulate Roopali, Sircar, Gaur on her magnificent writing. She has been writing beautifully of late, and she is going to be one of the panel discussants on my latest novel. So in a week's time, I think. So I'm looking forward to that. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Congrats.
Santosh. You're poet laureate. So whenever you say you're muted, I'm actually shocked because nobody can mute you.
Suddenly, she must have known. Saraswati, of course, knows. We have met so many times. She knows that I'm a chatterbox. So she, immediately muted me.
No, I don't have power to mute you. No, that
So I was
power
muted
is
from there.
Richard, sir. No, that power is not with me. I can't mute anyone. And moreover, you and I have heard you from so long. I'm listening you, and you're super. I'm speechless in front of you. Wonderful, ma'am. Thank you so
But
much.
anyway, I was
And,
muted. So.
No, I
Roopali?
called your name again for that.
I know,
I
I'm
felt
just kidding.
sorry.
I'm just kidding.
I called your name also once again. Sorry if anything wrong. Yeah, thank you so much.
No, I was just
Santosh
kidding,
Bakaya.
Saraswati. You know me.
Yeah, I know you. I know you very well. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Keep writing and shining. And we want to hear like this always and wish you a happy new year once again. And now I'd like to call upon our next poetess. Her name is Kenzhegul Adilova. Kenzhegul, please unmute yourself.
Hello,
Yeah.
my name is Kenzhegul.
Yeah,
I'm
Kenzhegul.
from Kazakhstan.
Welcome, ma'am.
Сіздерге мен қазақша оқиын. Жүрегімнен жүрегіне. Осы кітапты оқып берейін, басқа кісінікі. Шын ғашық етіп арада. Шын ғашық етіп арада болған таныстық. арналды саған, сезімге тұнған өлеңім, ойлау менен, сені көзім үзсем, әрен талқысып, өзіңді жаным, түсімде тағы көремін. Арман боп, еніп қиялға, сенің елесін қалқыған жүрек, оянып қайтады ретті алдына. Көңіл оят, оқтап, ап сезім жебесін, нысанан етті сендегі нәзік жүректі. Келмейді менің өзімнен басқа күн құшқым, қателік болса, кешіргін жаным ісімді. Көзінде сенің жарқ ете қалған бір ұшқын, шоқ болып түсіп, от болып жанды. Ішімде тек сені аңсап атады енді таңдарым, өзімнен басқа өзгеге сені қимадым. Ұнатсан мені, өтінем, сенен арманым, бір сәттік емес, мәңгілік бақыт сыйлағын. Thank you.
It's a short and brisky poem, yes. Thank you so much. This was Kenzhegul Adilova for welcome. Congratulations to you and wish you a very happy new year. Keep writing and shining. Lovely poem. Now I would like to welcome our next participant here. Yes, her name is, Maria Fernandes, Correia. Welcome, ma'am. Maria, ma'am. Wish you a happy new year.
Hello, madams. How are you doing?
Fine.
Hello, everybody. Good evening to all of you. Congratulations, Saraswati, for being our host today. And I would like to read my poem. It's about the new year, and it is in English, but I have the same one in my mother tongue too, Portuguese. If you let me present both, I'm grateful. Well, first in English. Here I go. The title of the poem is New Year. New Year, and we are almost there. Another year is going to an end. It was full of glorious days, and hoot also, but full of hope for everybody, including myself. Let's go ahead with the same strains of before. Stumbles on the way, for sure we will find. Clean the dust and go ahead with pride, learning from mistakes and folks keep tight. Don't forget to be thankful to the Almighty Lord before asking for whatever you want. He always knows what we are in need to go ahead. Let's celebrate the new year. Let's go ahead and keep strong faith that it may come with the fullest peace and a cup to the brim of the God's blessings. Happy New Year, everyone. And now the same one in Portuguese, my mother tongue. The title of the poem is Ano Novo. E nós estamos quase chegando lá, mais um ano que chega ao final. Ele foi de vitórias e derrotas, aqui e acolá, porém cheio de esperança coletiva e individual. Vamos seguir em frente com a mesma garra de antes. Tropeços no caminho, de certo vamos ter. Sacudir a poeira e seguir com altivez. Aprendendo com nossos erros e o foco manter. Não esquecer de sempre agradecer a Deus Todo-Poderoso antes de qualquer pedido fazer. Ele sempre sabe do que precisamos. Vamos celebrar o Ano Novo. Vamos seguir com fé. que venha com muita paz, cheinho das bênçãos de Deus. Feliz Ano Novo para todos. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you, Saraswati Puzal.
Wonderful, wonderful poem, ma'am. As usual, you're shining bright with your wonderful words. Thank you so much for your lovely wishes and wonderful poem. Keep writing and shining. This was Maria Correia Fernandes. Please give her a big hand of applause, friends. Now I'd like to call upon our next participant, Laura Greville. Laura Greville, stage is yours, ma'am. Welcome. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you very much, and Happy New Year to everyone. It's lovely to see people here today and to be here after quite a while. I'll read two pieces. One is called Stillness. If the chairs fly from the room and the fruit ascends, if the bed builds a sandstone boulder and the window runs rain to the sea, will the surviving stillness save the souls who march in anguish over strips of earth that bleed with men of teeth? If mountains grieve in cloudy rhythms with the trees, if baboons harvest coastal hope with seals, will the surviving stillness carve a refuge for those who weep upon strips of land that seethe with dimmed belief? When the sands of deserts flow in rivers to the sea, and we gather in families of true love and grief, then will the dunes of stillness begin to soothe the feet of those who flee their brother's bold deceit. When children fly from rooms and soon ascend, when parents build ladders and cracked walls sprout tall to reach their ken, then will the gray ash of stillness balm the hurt and seed a peace that blooms on hills in Gaza and Galilee. Thank you. And the next piece is called Birds for Gaza. And with both of these, I wish for peace for all of you and your families and people across the world for the new year, and kindness. Birds for Gaza. We will make birds for Gaza that fly on two perfect blue feathers, that have tail feathers of green silk, that have mesmerizing red eyes, that have wings 2 inches long, that have wings 100 feet long, that have feet like baby humans, that have elegant flamingo legs, that have violets blooming out of their midnight velvet ruffs, that cry like mothers, that weep like sisters, that leap off mountains, that dart through rivers, that croon like coronets, that ascend clapping and fall in swooping lament, that soar like condors, that yellow like the sun, that lilac like the dawn, that bleed like faith, that heal like hope. Heal like hope. Thank you very much for listening.
So well said, ma'am. Give her a big hand of applause, friend. Wonderful poem. We have to heal like, yes, wonderful poem, ma'am. Thank you so much, Laura Greville, ma'am, for sharing your wonderful poem on peace. And yes, we need peace around the world. Thank you. Now I'd like to call upon our next very dynamic and very, good-looking, beautiful Parvinder Nagi from Parvinder Nagi ji. Unmute yourself, please. Yeah, welcome, Parvinder Nagi ji. She's muted.
You're still muted, dear. You're still muted, Parvinder. Not yet. Still muted.
Hello.
Maybe you want to.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
You're in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
okay. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Season's greetings to everyone. And since we are in the last lap of the year, so I would start my poetry with the bygone memories. Ah, this passing year leaves back bygone memories, some sorted and some yet to. Reflecting upon all those we count on with scathe and grievances, hearts and promises broken, living tired, gloomy, and sad, impeding much desired, yet recalling the joyous times, some with wit and honesty, promising you faith and grace, enriching your lives, contemplating the glee it brought. Admittedly, not to look back for all that devastated, not to despair over failures, lose not the courage when hard times beckoned you. May the pristine times be ever in the memories, making you stronger and better. Bless you joined Bless who joined in the journey and proved to be the treasured gems. Grateful to each one living the fondest memories and being one of the reasons, good or bad, for those who stayed and those who left. As we bid goodbye to this year 2025, let's leave it behind, raising a toast with friends and family, dancing, twisting, and singing to the tune of Precious Moments. Stepping towards an exuberant dawn, diving into fresh chapters filled with warmth, passion, and endurement, accomplishing your fondest dreams, welcoming New Year 2026. Well, I wish you all a very happy 2026. May you fulfill your dreams and desires in the ushering New Year. Thank you, everyone.
Wonderful, wonderful. Such a lovely poem. And thank you so much, Dr. Parvinder Nagi ma'am, for sharing lovely verses. Give her a big hand of applause, friends.
Thank you, everyone.
And let's welcome New Year with the zeal and enthusiasm. Thank you so much. So I'd like to call upon Suvarna Sunkara. Suvarna Sunkara. I'm okay, right?
Yes, you're good.
Hi,
Thank you so
welcome.
much.
Yeah,
Thank you
welcome,
so
sir.
much,
Suvarna.
everyone. Hi everyone. So happy holidays and happy New Year to everybody. I have two poems today. The first one is untitled, and it goes like this. My dreams glow like the moon, piercing the night sky, but sometimes they fall into the crevices of the darkness, the pitch black that threatens to suffocate my life. I watch them unable to breathe, flip-flopping like a dying fish yearning for their life force. But I cannot find the nectar of hope to pour into them and bring them back to life. I am just a human being. Who am I to battle against the forces of darkness? Surely it is silly to even try. But suddenly I think of all that darkness has done to me, how it has choked the joy out of me moment by moment, how it has held me hostage, turned me into a slave, watched me bury my head in the sand, and laughed at its own malicious ways, making fun of my attempts to simply survive, turning my life into a bloody battleground, wanting to destroy me at my core, making me believe that I am just an expendable thing to this universe, to God. And righteous anger emanates from me like never before. The fury that is born from loving myself ignites the flame of hope in my heart. And my faith in myself and my Creator gives me the wings of a golden phoenix so that I can fly towards the light. that sweet, sweet light that softly beckons to us all. That was the first one. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, wonderful, Suvarna P. And Richard sir, would you like to say something on it?
Suwarna always brings us such beautiful poetry. But Suwarna, I think you have a second one for us?
Yes, I do.
Please go ahead.
Okay, this is called I Am the Deep Blue. And this kind of I was going to do something else, but I heard Laura's poem and I just got inspired to say this one. So I'm excited to say this one. I'm the deep blue. Know yourself, they say, but I'm not in my body. Not all the time anyway. I'm in the deep blue oceans and the deep blue skies. I can run, crawl, swim, climb, and fly. I'm a hawk soaring majestically, penetrating sacred land for supper with the eyes of Mother Earth. I am innocent prey, trying desperately to hide the secret that I'm about to give birth. I am the sunflowers that bloom so readily like fire, drawn to each other and the sun above. I climb higher and higher, like capuchin monkeys clamoring amongst each other to reach the highest banana. I am a newborn butterfly, just emerged from my savanna, wings proudly created from the agony of howling at the moon, like the wolf that recognizes himself in Sammy, my Siberian husky. I am the water flowing down to the sea, to the rhythm of nature's beat, like the fire that melts trees into extinction, designing a spectacular red carpet of destruction. I am the rock of great mountains that call to me in my sleep. I am a limitless entity traveling far and wide for opportunity, but I can't find anywhere to hide my own insanity. I am everywhere and nowhere at once, not bound by time or space. I am a wild, wild human, and maybe one day I'll run out of things to chase.
Oh, wonderful poem, lovely verses, Suvarna P. And wonderful poem. Thank you so much,
Yes,
Suvarna.
I think that I was quite mesmerized by the number of images and metaphors that kept coming up. And it's a very philosophical poem that you read. You talked about being yourself, but it is, in the Bhagavad Gita also, you have Lord Krishna saying, I am this, I am that. And there's this beautiful resonation that takes place. Thank you so much, Suvarna. I love
Thank you.
listening to your poetry. I hope you're bringing out a book of your poems.
I have one initial book, but I want to publish a second book for sure. I want to. I think the first one I was very new at poetry, but the second book I really am putting it out after some time so that it will be more seasoned and I will be able to like put more of my progress into it.
That would be wonderful. I'd love to read your collection of poetry. And for those of you who are interested in getting published, there's a wonderful publisher here in India, in Delhi. They're called Saber and Quill. And they don't charge any money for publishing a book. And they do a great job. And then they put it on Amazon. The only difficulty probably is it's on Amazon India, but you can buy the book if you wish from them on a 40% or 35% discount. So, the poet doesn't have to spend money. As poets, I think we should just stop paying money for doing things. I mean, I'm going to start this big mission and campaign in the new year. So Saber and Quill, if anybody wants their email or anything, I'll give it to you. I have no problem. And they bring out very good publishing material. Their paper is very good. They put it across very beautifully.
Thank you, Roopali ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Roopali ma'am, for lovely information. Even I do want to get my book published. Surely I'll contact you, Roopali ma'am.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure. For sure, ma'am. Thank you so much. And I've been spending so much of money on anthology, and yes, many time. As your poetry was there, you told about the poem that they're taking so much of money and they're not giving proper, work done by them, the publisher. You have to, yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much,
Most
Swarna dear.
welcome. You're most welcome.
Sure, sure. Thank you so much for your lovely poem. Now I'd like to call upon, yes, our next poet. Yes, yeah, here she is. Poetess Prabha Shastri. Prabha Shastri, ma'am. Welcome, ma'am.
Namaste to everybody. Today, first I will read one Sanskrit poem. After that, I will read one Telugu poem. Okay? Adharmiko naro yohi yasya chapyanrutam dhanam ఇంసారతచ్ఛయో నిత్యం నిహసో సుఖమేదత్. అంటే అధర్మతో ఎవరు వ్యవహరిస్తారో, అబద్ధాలు చెప్పుకుంటూ ఎవరు ధనం సంపాదన చేస్తారో, వేరే వారికి ఎవరు హింస ఇస్తారో వాళ్ళు సుఖంగా జీవించలేరు. ఇట్ మీన్స్ if anybody without other person, they will took the money and they will tell lies and they will earn money in bad way. Never they are not satisfied in the life. That is the meaning of this Sanskrit poem. Now I will read one Telugu poem. Chalinchu means stop. ఏమిటో అక్కడ ఎక్కడ ఇక్కడ ఎక్కువ అన్యాయాలు. ఏమిటో అక్కడ ఎక్కడ ఇక్కడ ఎక్కువ అన్యాయాలు, అక్రమాలు, ఏడుపులు. దూరంగా పోదామంటే దండగ, అక్కడ అదే. దూరంగా పోదామంటే దండగ, అక్కడ కూడా అదే. మంచి కరిగిపోయింది. Good days are gone. Now, anywhere we will see the bad things and crying. Somebody is losing their money. Like that, I written that poem. కళ్ళుండి కావాలని చట్టం, కళ్ళుండి కావాలని చట్టం, కబోదిలా నాటకాలు. మనిషి పోయినా న్యాయం దొరకదు, కేసుకు గతి లేదు, అందుకే కోర్టుకు వెళ్ళకు. ఉన్న ఆస్తి శక్తి పోతుందని పెద్దోళ్ళు ఊరికే అనలేదు. ఉన్న ఆస్తి శక్తి పోతుందని పెద్దోళ్ళు ఊరికే అనలేదు. సాదా పేదల గతి అదో గతి, తిన్నావా ఉన్నావా అనరు. అదిగో ఎలక్షన్ గోల, అదిగో ఎలక్షన్ గోల. కుళ్ళు కింద కప్పుకొని తెల్లబట్టల మాటల పోటీలు, రాకలు, హోర్లు, నవ్వులు. మేము మీకోసమే, మీరే మా ఊపిరి, మా చాకిరి, అంతా సొల్లు. కుర్చీ ఎక్కి కాకరకాయ కబుర్లు, అతికితే కతకని ఊసులు, అంతా వేస్ట్, చెత్త గుంపులు. నమ్మితే ముందు గొయ్యి, వెనక అడుగు వేస్తే నరకం. ఇదే నేటి సాటి లేని బ్రతుకు, బతకలేని జట్కా బండి ఈ జీవితం. ఈ కవిత చదివి మమా అనుకో, అన్నీ మర్చిపోయి నీకు కావలసినట్టు నువ్వు జీవించు. అన్నీ మర్చిపోయి నీకు కావలసినట్టు నీవు జీవించు. నమస్తే. థ్యాంక్ యూ మేడం.
Wow, wonderful. This was too good, Prabha Shastri ma'am. As usually, give her a big hand of applause, friends. Speechless to her verses, ma'am. We are, yes, indebted from heart. Thank you so much. Keep
Thank you.
writing and shining, ma'am. Now I'd like to call upon Shyamaprasad Patnaik, sir. Stage is yours, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Saraswati Madam, for giving me this opportunity. I express my thanks to Fertile Brains and co-host Richard Spisak and everyone. And I wish you all a happy new year ahead. First of all, I would like to recite one of my Odia poem, which is in my mother tongue. ମୋ କବିତାର ଶୀର୍ଷକ ହେଲା ନବବର୍ଷର ପ୍ରଥମ ପୁଲକ। The first touch of new year. So କବିତାଟି ଏହିପରି। ଶୀତର ଉଷ୍ମ କମ୍ବଳରୁ ସନ୍ତର୍ପଣରେ ବାହାରି ବସନ୍ତର ସୁଗନ୍ଧିତ ପୁଷ୍ପ ବାଟିକାରେ ଜନ୍ମ ନେଇଛି ନୂଆ ବରଷ। ପୁରୁଣା ବର୍ଷର ଖଟା ମିଠା ମୁହୂର୍ତ୍ତ ସବୁ ଆଜି ଲୁପ୍ତ ହୋଇଯାଇଛି କାଳର କରାଳ ଗର୍ଭରେ। ସ୍ମୃତିର ଅତଳ ଗର୍ଭରେ ଲୀନ ପୁରୁଣା ଘଟଣାମାନ ଧରଣୀ ମାତା ପାଇଛି ନବବର୍ଷର ପ୍ରଥମ ପୁଲକ। ବର୍ଷର ଶେଷ ଅଧ୍ୟାୟରେ ପରମ ପବିତ୍ର ତ୍ରାଣକର୍ତ୍ତା ଯୀଶୁଖ୍ରୀଷ୍ଟ ଦେଇ ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି ବାର୍ତ୍ତା। ପ୍ରେମ, ବଳିଦାନ, ଉତ୍ସର୍ଗ ଓ ଅକ୍ଷମଣୀୟ ପାପର କ୍ଷମାର ମଧୁର ବାର୍ତ୍ତା। ବିତି ଯାଇଥିବା ବର୍ଷର ସବୁ ଦୁଃଖଦାୟକ ବିଷାଦ ଅନୁଭବ ଓ ଅସଫଳ ପ୍ରୟାସର ଅନ୍ତ ଘଟିଛି। କେବେ ଆପଣାର ବନ୍ଧୁ ପରିଜନ ଆମକୁ ଛାଡ଼ି ଚାଲି ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି ଅଫେରା ରାଇଜକୁ। କେବେ ସଫଳତାର ସୋପାନ ଚଢ଼ି ହୋଇଯାଇଛେ ଆମେ ଆତ୍ମବିଭୋର। ପୁଣି କେବେ ବିଫଳତାର କଟୁତିକ୍ତ ଅନୁଭୂତିରେ ଜର୍ଜରିତ ହୋଇଯାଇଛି ମନ, ବିବେକ ଆଉ ପ୍ରାଣ। ମୂଢ଼ ମନ ଅବିରତ ହୋଇ କର୍ତ୍ତବ୍ୟ ପଥରେ ତୁମେ ଆଗେଇ ଚାଲ। ଆଗାମୀ ନବବର୍ଷର ନୂତନ ସୂରୁଜ ତୁମର ନୂଆ ଦିଗ୍ବଳର ରାସ୍ତା ଆଲୋକିତ କରିବ। ଆଉ ଏକ ନୂତନ ବସନ୍ତର ସୁଗନ୍ଧିତ ମଳୟ ପବନ ମନକୁ ନିଶ୍ଚିତ ଆମୋଦିତ କରିବ। ଆସ ନୂଆ ବର୍ଷରେ ନୂତନ ଉନ୍ମାଦନା ଓ ଆଶା ନେଇ ବିତରିତ କରି ଚାଲ ପ୍ରେମ, ଦୟା ଓ ଭାଇଚାରାର ସନ୍ଦେଶ। So this was my Odia rendition. It is all about motivation in the new year. Madam, I would like to recite my second poem in English. Can I? Hello?
Yes, go ahead, please.
The title of my English poem is New Year Brings New Hope. And here it goes. Episodes of bygone year now becomes reminiscence. Bittersweet memories burnt and buried in ashes forever. The year just passed had mix of good and worse incidents. But remember, New Year brings new hopes and aspirations. Winter escaped through spring's window of blooming perceptions. On Christmas, Jesus taught us lessons of forgiveness. Carry forward messages of love, peace, and kindness. Forget follies and blunders which we committed last year. Let's learn new lessons from last year's errors. Serve humanity with love, humility, and compassion. Place to empower women, educate poor children, and protect environments. Forget vengeance and propagate peace and harmony. And that is the end of my poem. Again, I wish you all Happy New Year. Thank you for watching and listening.
Wow, wonderful, wonderful. This was a wonderful poem. Yeah, thank you so much. This was Shyamaprasad Patnaik, sir, from Orissa. Welcome, sir. Congratulations. Wish you a very happy new year. Thank you so much for your lovely poem. Now I'd like to call upon another poet. Welcome, sir, Radhashri. Radhashri, sir, stage is yours, sir.
Thank you very much, madam. Thank you very much. I am very much thankful to our Saraswati Poshwal Today, I am inviting the new year with new hope. This is in Telugu first. Smita Purva Bhashi Ramunditihasamuga Niluputa Ipsitamidi Pragitare Taramula Nollani Itavariya Gurunduela Yuruvadiarun Ampacharamuga Anukampa Parudaya Bhavididduta Imparedurenduela Yuruvadiarun Tagadiraga Slaginchada Mugamunu Pemponda Jeyubutsahamuto Aganita Shobhamayamuga Igurinchedurenduela Yuruvadiarun Anavaratamu Shubhamulanidu Vanajakshuni Krupaga Vatsu Vatsaramanuchun Manamuna Dalachuchu Golicheda Yanaika Gala Renduela Yuruvadiarun Pemponda Jeya Karunanu Impuga Lokamulona Nija Dharmambun Champakamulato Golacheda Imposagedurenduela Yuruvadiarun. All this is prize of 2026, which is a personified love, which is a personified kindness, which is a personified mankind. I welcome 2026, which is, I think it is a given by Lord Rama as a gift to the whole mankind. Let us forget the past, forget our hatred, forget our internal calamities, and let us hope it is a positive gift by the nature, gift by the Lord Rama, gift by Lord Jesus, gift by Lord Pravakta, and let us all unite irrespective of caste, creed. Let us forget all the divisions. And I welcome, I wish this is a personified kindness 2026. Welcome to 2026. This 2026 will share all its positive happiness to all of us, or to all the mankind. This is the meaning of the poem. Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Wow, wonderful, wonderful, Radharshi sir. As usual, such a dynamic and wonderful poem. Keep writing and shining, sir. Yes, we need to, demolish all the differences in the world, and so then only we can bring the peace in the world. Your wonderful poem, sir, and keep writing and shining. Thank you so much for your wonderful wishes for the new year.
Thank
Wish you a
you.
very
Thank
happy
you.
new year, sir. Yes, now I would
Thank
like to
you.
call upon, Anita ma'am. Stage is yours, ma'am. Anita ma'am. Anita ma'am. Okay, till she comes, let's call upon, our most dynamic person here present today, and the leader we can call poet of Three Rivers, Sir Richard Pisak, sir, from USA. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, Saraswati. It's an honor to be here. I always want to thank Prasanna Kumar, his wonderful, generous heart who makes this possible. And I have a little silly piece for you for a new year. We all have new adventures ahead as we put away the old year and welcome a new. A friend asked me to write a little poem about bunnies. So I imagined a little tiny conflict between the bunnies and the kitties at a library. So here we go. This is called The War of the Bunnies and the Kitties. At the scientific corner where the Bunsen burner never sets, where the Erlenmeyer flask regrets the barometric arc's authentic microscopic turmoil, Professor Bunny found it funny, and the cats were allowed to prowl and were given freedom to roam the lab at night. The bunnies were the ones who toiled, though they were still through the lonely hour. It's true the cats maintain and restricted rodents that might end up and disturb the papers of the brains that roamed the labs when the day returned and the Bunsen burner gaily burned. With the autoclave and magnetic stir, with the dancing pipettes, the petri dishes, and safety glass, these midnight prowling pussycats would, without the slightest sound, surround the bunny cages and try the locks, which gave the caged bunny 15 kinds of shocks. Even in the clean room you might find some stalking kitty with dinner on its mind, staring intently at the bunny cages, threatening violence with a sequence of stages. 2 or 3 kitties might terrorize a bunny and try to open the cage. That was their plan, my honey. There would be bunnies ducking to avoid their claws and trying to reach in with those dangerous laws. The senior research bunny, who was concerned because it wasn't funny, took to the lab with chips he grabbed and the breadboard he had and proceeded to gin up an oscillator setup. It required all the brain power that he had. The device, you see, was an electronic humbug to me, created a field where the kitties would yield and leave the bunnies to their lettuce. They couldn't come near and they couldn't get us. So there we go, the adventure of the bunnies and the kitties in the laboratory. Happy New Year, everyone.
Wonderful, wonderful. Too good, sir. Thank you so much. Give him a big hand of applause, friends, as a rocking poem as always, sir. Thank you so much. You make us laugh always with your wonderful poem. Thank you so much, cheers round. And I'd like to welcome Anita, ma'am. Anita, ma'am, stage is yours. Please come up with your verses, ma'am. Yeah. Unmute yourself. Yeah. Richard sir, can we help her? She's not Anita. iPhone Anita.
Okay. Am I audible?
Yeah. Okay, she's done. Welcome, ma'am.
Yes, thank you so much, Saraswati ji. You're hosting it brilliantly, killing it, I must say. And thank you, Richard sir, Rick. It's lovely to be among this galaxy of poets. I'm really thrilled. We are on the last Sunday of a year which is fading into the sunset. But as they say, there is joy, there is not always joy in beginnings. There is joy in endings too. And something ends, something new begins. My poem I would love to recite is from my brand new published book, a book of 40 poems in Hindi, recently published on December 7th this year. It's called Bhavnaon Ki Dastak. And the poem is dedicated to the year 2026, which is the year of the sun. So wishing that each of us connects to that brilliant energy of the sun and shines radiant and effulgent. Do I need to translate it into English, Saraswati ji, for those who can't understand Hindi?
Yeah. Please carry on, ma'am.
So let me just begin with Hindi. The poem is titled Deeptiman, meaning radiant, effulgent. हर प्रातः सूर्य स्वर्ण सा चमकता है, तमस को चीर प्रखर चमकता है. हर शाम कालिमा में अस्त होकर फिर नित अश्रांत उभरता है. सृष्टि का यह शाश्वत सत्य आत्मसात कर लिया है मैंने जीवन में. अब अंधेरों से तनिक मुझे भय नहीं. आदित्य सा दीप्तिमान होना सीख लिया है मैंने. Translated into English, it means every morning the sun shines brilliantly, radiantly, piercing the darkness, and it sets every evening into the darkening shadows to arise and awaken again with brilliant new energy and radiance every morning. I have internalized this eternal truth of nature and universe into my life. Now I am no longer scared of darkness, for I have learned to awaken, be radiant, brilliant, effulgent, like the sun. And this is all I wish for each of us as we stride into a vibrant new 2026, the year of the sun. Let us that energy. Let us connect to that energy and wishing that, like the brilliant, radiant sun, each of us is blessed with a brilliant, radiant 2026. Thank you. Wishing everyone Happy New Year 2026. Thank you.
Wow. Wonderful. Give her a big hand of applause, his friend. Anita ji is always shining bright and, with her lovely poem. Congratulations to you for your wonderful book, ma'am. Keep writing and shining. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Anybody wants to say something? Want to comment something? Yeah.
Anita is such a talented poet. Thank you, Anita. Your work is lovely.
Thank you, Richard.
Yeah.
That means a lot coming from you, from a poet of your stature.
Thank you so much. Now I'd like to call upon, yes, another poetess. Her name is Suvarna P. Suvarna P? Yeah. P. Suvarna. Suvarna. Yeah. Welcome, Suvarna ji.
Good evening. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yeah. Sure. Please carry on, ma'am.
Hello.
Yeah. You're audible. We can hear you. Welcome.
A very good evening, good morning, good afternoon to all of you. I'm very happy to be with the Galaxy of Poets. Ma'am, Saraswati ma'am, thank you so much for inviting me to this poetic ship. Now, I would like to recite a poem. The title of the poem is Hope of Life's Canvas. Hope of Life's Canvas. Oh, hope, oh, blissful hope, be my shadow always as I hope for life. Hope of yesterday is hope of tomorrow, and it's life of today's. Hope in God, colorful crayons of hope, colors life's canvas. Life's canvas.
You might want to go to just audio because your audio signal is breaking up.
Behold, hope shall spring forth. Hope is a way in a
She's not, she's not audible. Yes, she's not audible. Okay, let's till then. Can we call upon someone else, sir? If she's not connecting properly. Okay, till then she connects well to us. Let's call upon our next participant. Welcome, Mrinal Kanti Ghosh, sir. Mrinal Kanti Ghosh. Welcome, sir. Yeah, Suvarna ji, are you there? Let's meet after him. Let's hear from you after him. Let him start with. Mrinal Kanti Ghosh, sir. कनेक्टिविटी नहीं आ रही ना उनकी.
Can you hear me, please?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm reading my two little poems. First poem is Bengali and then after English. পাহাড়ে দাঁড়াবো বলে পাহাড়েই দাঁড়াই অন্ধকারে স্নান করো সূর্যাস্ত সাক্ষী থাকে তোমায় আড়াল করে অন্ধকারে দাঁড়াই পাহাড়ে দাঁড়াবো বলে পাহাড়েই দাঁড়াই Even atop a mountain, as I stand, you remain in showers of dark rain, while I against the light give you tender cover, and sunset hears our oath. My next poetry. ভালো থেকো শুধু ভালো থেকো মোহনায় ওঠে সূর্যাস্ত তুমি কত সুন্দর ছিলে আগে এখন শুধুই মায়া উত্তাপহীন শুধু মোরমায়া ভালো থেকো শুধু ভালো থেকো The setting sun in the horizon the images of your forgotten beauty, the heat that dyes a heart-rending marriage. Yet good wishes be yours for the while. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. What a lovely poem. Give him a big hand of applause, his friend. This was Mranal Kanti Ghosh from, yes. Now I'd like to call P. Swanaji, you're connecting now. Please carry
Yes,
on.
ma'am.
Stage is yours.
I have come. Okay,
Welcome,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you so much. I
Welcome.
came to the corridor because there's no
Oh,
signal.
it's okay. It's all right. Please.
Thank you.
Pleasure is mine.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for once again listening to my poem. Hope of life's canvas. Oh, hope. Oh, blissful hope. Be my shadow always, as I hope for life. Hope of yesterday is hope of tomorrow, and it's life of today's. Hope in God, colorful crayons of hope, colors life's canvas colored, as hope is my cope. Behold, hope shall spring forth. Hope is a way in the wilderness. Hope is a river in the deserts. Behold, hope of my ecstasy, hope of fate. Today's hope, today's hope is tomorrow's life. Man without hope is life without hope. Oh, seed of hope, need of life, seed of hope, base of life. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you all for listening my poetry. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
So wonderful, wonderful. Give her a big hand of applause, his friends. This was Suvarna P, ma'am. Welcome. And wish you a very happy new year. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I'd like to call
Always,
upon anybody left.
Happy New
Yes.
Year, all of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Wish you a very happy new year. Anyone else is left till now, sir?
Hello.
Can you please check it up? Yeah. All have recited it properly. Anyone is
I
left?
think we need to hear one from you, my dear.
Myself. Okay. That's my okay. Last but not least, I'll go with one of my small tiny poem as it's a New Year time and we are welcoming. Before that, I would like to tell you about one invitation of participation in the Panorama International Literature Festival going to be held on 2026. Interested people can join in. And this voucher will be shared in the group. If anybody is interested, can go ahead with that. And with this last and not the least, I'm going to recite one of my small poem on this New Year. Wishing you all a very happy New Year. Near, again the near has arrived, but I can bring that same light. But I can't bring that same light, my gleaming eyes, shining sight, which I lost. Golden ray of light was alluring me right. No more hustles and bustles, but still there is a hope. Shadows of worries keeping them aside. I want to walk more with the wings of light. So much of drift on my shoulders, which denies my presence, hoping no more encumber. Upcoming year brings me peace and positive energies resides inside everywhere. My eyes will gleam and heart will rejoice and open the miraculous path for one another. This is my dream. Wish you a very happy new year. And with this,
Thank you all so much for joining us.
Thank
we
you,
hope to see you
Saraswati.
next week
Thank
and
you,
next year and all the times to come. Thank you so much, Saraswati.
Thank you so much for cooperating and thank you so much, sir, for giving this opportunity and wish you all very happy new year, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
You need to hit the leave meeting, Saraswati. Go down to the lower right corner and close the meeting for everyone.